What's up, word nerds? My name's Kenny, and I hope you're all feeling good today. In this video, I'm going to play a few connections puzzles from the past few days, May 15th through 17th. So today's solve is included in this video. When it comes to connections, some of them can be really tricky, and I'm definitely not the smartest person out there for sure. There's a lot of things I don't know, which makes these puzzles kind of difficult sometimes, but I persevere. Sometimes I have to just guess randomly, but it works out a lot of the time. So I would say when it comes to connections, I am the real deal. I do play every day. Now, if you guys do want to watch me play these games daily, including the mini crossword and strands, over on Patreon, you can watch them every single day. I do appreciate all the support from people that are currently members. Thank you guys so much. And with that being said, guys, leave a like on the video if you enjoyed. Leave a comment and let me know how you guys did on these puzzles today. Yeah, here we go. Okay, connections, Thursday, May 15th. Let's go and get started, see what words we have today, see if I can solve it. We have flute, Madrid, grounds, ice, estate, powder. Is this Seville? Seville? I don't know what that word is. Oh, is that a place? Actually, I don't know. Now I feel stupid. I don't know where that is, if it is a city or something, because like Madrid's on here. Is it just in Spain? Are these places in Spain? I don't see other words that could be places though. Foundation, grounds, basis, maybe a reason. I like that. Let's put that in. Rationale. Slush. I was gonna say like something like snow, or do you have ice, slush, powdered snow, I guess? I don't know. Butterfly. Let's see. What would butterfly be? I don't know what Bess is. Yeah, I don't understand. I don't think I can really get these last ones. I can. All right, this is definitely gonna be tricky. Estate. My first thought for this word that it was like part of like a house or something, or like estate, like it would go with this. But then I thought maybe it was a city or something. I actually just forgot what this word is. So I don't know what Seville, I don't know what that is. Flute, I have no idea. Crust. Like I see, like these could be like snow related, powder, snow, ice, slush, maybe crust. Like that is really my best guess, and I'm gonna put it in. I don't know if it's right. It is. Okay, crust being a type of snow. Like I can imagine it, but like I've never heard it referred to like that. Like it makes sense. I just, yeah, wasn't confident in that. Madrid, I have no idea. Maybe it's like World Cup. Like when I think about anything like European, I think they like football, which is American known as soccer, right? Like these could be like World Cups or something. These could be like teams. Maybe that's why I've heard this word before and I can't think about what it is. Like that's really the only thing that I can really guess is like something soccer related. Okay. No idea. Best Seville estate in what's another word for? I mean, maybe flute is something. I have no idea what that would be, but this is a guess. This one was not one away. So if I switch two out, maybe this is right. That's one away. No, I'm not getting this. I'm. Take out estate. Last words of famous opera titles. Literally, I had to guess there. I had to guess. I mean, I had no choice. I have no idea what this last one either. Real deal, real estate. Real estate. Real Madrid, real world. Real world. There was that reality TV show called Real World, right? But is that really what they're going for there? That's so specific. I don't like it. Real world, like, I mean, I guess you call the world the real world, but is that a common enough phrase? I don't know. Let's look at what this word is. Seville. Yeah, it's a city in Spain. Okay, so they did have. I wasn't sure what that was. It sounded like a city, but I don't remember where it was. My geography is not great. I should do a European cities quiz on Sporkle. Because I guarantee you guys I would fail. I would get like, well, the major cities, like Madrid is, I would consider a major city. So I'm not saying that other cities aren't major cities. Like that's not what I mean. I mean like maybe the biggest city in certain countries, like I would be able to get them. Like the biggest. Kind of like with America, it's like New York City, right? Like man, like I don't know. Like I feel like I would just really struggle with I would really struggle with like the Chicagos of other cities. I don't know. Chicago's really one of the biggest. I guess like if you think of the United States, you think of like New York, Los Angeles. Like okay, those are like two huge ones, right? Chicago's also big. So like I don't know, whatever the fourth or fifth biggest cities in the U.S. are, like whatever the equivalent of those are in European countries, like I would just I would fail. There's some countries that I don't know exactly where they are. Like I've heard of some cities, but I just don't know what country they are in. It's like the difference between like confusing like whether Chicago's in Illinois or Indiana kind of thing. You know, like I know this city is somewhere roughly. I don't know what country it's in. Anyway, yeah, European city should be. I should do that sometime soon. Anyway. What do we got? I guess I'll check the bot here. This one was trickier than usual. Most people found the yellow one first. Types of snow second, and then real world. Is that literally? Like what are they putting real world on here for? Because like you hear like real world, like what as opposed to. I guess because there's so many fantasy shows, like so many different like movies and stuff where you aren't in the real world anymore. You're in a fictional world. You're in a fantasy world. You travel dimensions, and it's like, okay, are you in a dream? Are you in the real world? I guess you refer to the real world a lot, so I get why that's on there. But I don't know. I guess. It's just such a weird. I don't know. For some reason, it's weird to me, and I can't really explain why. It just feels weird, but it makes sense when I think about it. But it still just has this feeling of like being weird. That's like because like when they pair words together, I usually think of it being like real estate is a thing. Real estate. Like you can't refer to real estate without using those words real estate. Real deal is like like a catchy thing to say. Yeah, you know, it's the real deal. You know, it's like it's a phrase. Real world just feels like you're describing the world and just adding a word to it. And I think there's something about words that have to go together versus like and being like phrases that are like well-known phrases versus like just describing something. Like I wish I could give another example of why it feels weird to me. But I don't know. I think I'm just gonna move on because like I don't want to sit here and bore you guys with all this. Last words of famous opera titles. I mean, I have no idea what any of those are, and I'm never gonna learn because opera. I have no interest in opera. I've never learned anything about it, and yeah, Spanish geography, Madrid estate. I want to know if it's okay. How do you pronounce this word? Because in Spanish, I feel like it unless in English they changed the spelling of it and pronunciation of it, but in Spanish, if that's how you, yeah, they do that with like Mexico. Mexico in Spanish, it's like Mexico, so they do kind of change pronunciation to English. So I'm wondering because two L's in Spanish is actually the Y sound. So they must have a Spanish way of pronouncing it, maybe even spelled differently, honestly. Because like in Spanish, the United States is not literally called the United States. They call it Estados. Is it Unidos or is it just Estados Unidos? I don't know if there's an E in there or not. But yeah, anyway, guys, I'm kind of rambling on this one. I apologize. Maybe Madrid is an opera term. People put that one in as a guess. Grounds, reason, basis, and deal. I can see putting deal in there for sure. Okay. Let me know how you guys did on this one. Kind of rambled a lot here. I apologize. May 16th connections. Here we go. Let's go ahead and get started. See if I can solve this one. See what words we have. We have rodeo, hourglass, Kubrick. I don't know what that is. Sunset, tree, scrap, Wall Street, Vine, Michael Jordan. Okay. Michael Jordan being on here is very interesting. Ooh, what would Michael Jordan have in common with anything else? Like connecting a person with like other words is weird. He was the number 23. He was 23, right? I think that he's such an iconic number. Playing connections, playing games in front of you guys on camera, makes me second guess myself. I'm actually looking up Michael Jordan's number. Yeah, it was 23. Like, that's the kind of thing that it's like, it's so obvious and it's so memorable. But I guess I'm just insecure because I think that being recorded and having you guys hear all my thoughts, it feels like definitely gets me second guessing myself for even things that I know to be true. It's so crazy yeah, it's so crazy learning this about myself. Okay, so what do we got? Scrap and shrub are words that I am used to in Wordle because they begin with 3 consonants. But I don't think that matters here. Taurus. I don't know. Hollywood ends in wood. Neuroplastic ends in plastic. Hourglass ends in glass. So they're like materials. Kubrick ends in brick. Okay, thank God I don't have to actually know what this word means. I can just know that it ends in brick. Ending with building materials, and that was the purple one. Nice. Vine, tree, and shrub? Herb, maybe? Probably. Yes. Kinds of plants. Rodeo. Things with bulls? Oh, yeah, bulls. Rodeo, Wall Street, Taurus. Ah, Michael Jordan played for the Bulls. Associated with bulls. That was a see, connecting Michael Jordan with anything. It's like, how do you connect Michael Jordan with these kinds of things? But that makes sense. So end, scrap, sunset, and dissolve. Okay, to bring something to a close, to finish it. I mean, to get rid of, I don't know. Discontinue. Okay, that's the right word. No, this was a fun one. I think if I would have realized the bull one sooner, I could have maybe tried getting a reverse rainbow on this one, but it's not a big deal. I just like solving them. Did I make a mistake? No, I didn't make a mistake. I couldn't remember. Okay, let's check the bot for this. What does the bot say here? This one was an average difficulty, 66% solve rate. Okay. Quarter of the people didn't use any mistakes, but 34% of people did lose. Okay. People got the yellow one first. Only 10% of people got the purple one first, which I'm a little surprised by that because it felt pretty, well, okay, I guess it's a little tricky. I guess it is a little tricky. But okay, I'm happy to get it first and be sort of in the minority there. I think for me, the rodeo and Wall Street one, like I immediately thought bull for Wall Street, but I think maybe some people might forget about the whole bull thing. I don't know. I don't really know. Like it seemed easy-ish to me, but I'm not sure. Maybe it's hard for some people. Yeah, okay. Yeah, pretty straightforward one today. I don't really know if there was anything here. Famous U.S. streets. 22% of people put that in. Rodeo. Is there a rodeo street? Sunset, Wall Street, Hollywood. Okay, I get it. Yeah, no, I was thinking that was Sunset and Wall Street. I forgot about Hollywood being like a street or whatever, or having a street, or whatever you want to call it. Rodeo. Yeah, I didn't know rodeo, though. I've never heard of that. Where's that one? Hourglass, sunset, and an hourglass related to time. Maybe, yeah, I can maybe see that one being put with those. Okay. Is there a street called Vine? Because 15% of people put that in. Okay. Well, it says Los Angeles streets here, so maybe rodeo's just in Los Angeles. Interesting. So there was sort of a red herring here on this one, and I did not fall for it. Because, like, I guess I'm not familiar with 4 different streets there. Plus, I did get the Hollywood one right away with the wood for the building materials. So, yeah, let me know how you guys did on this one. If you guys guessed the streets or if you guys had a tough time with anything, like the bull one, let me know. Yeah, so there we go. Okay, here we go. Connections, Saturday, May 17th. Let's go and get started here and see what words we have. Macaroni, animal, king, male, ruler. Okay, so king and ruler, are there other terms for this? Emperor. And what is the 4th one? Unless this is a red herring. I don't see anything here. I see syringe and beaker, though. Ruler, yeah, that could be in a chemistry thing. Protractor, or maybe they're just tools. Maybe it's protractor, ruler. Would syringe and beaker go in there? Or probably, right? They're just like, but then there's bacteria on here. What would bacteria go with? Because that could be something that maybe you're like doing experiments on bacteria or something, or like trying to do experiments. I don't know. Something to do with that. Bacteria, fungus, plant, types of life forms, animal. Yeah, it could just be that, life forms. Member of a kingdom in taxonomy. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go protractor, ruler, beaker, and syringe. I guess chemistry, because beaker and syringe, just things used to experiment on stuff. Graduated instruments. Okay. Yeah, like rulers and protractors don't remind me of chemistry. That's like I guess geometry or maybe something else as well. But I mean, they're instruments, I guess, but they're tools. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, they're graduated instruments, so they've been to school. Anyway, scooter, king, commerce, and macaroni. Um. Hmm. So do emperor and king not go together? Scooter, macaroni. Types of penguins: emperor penguin, king penguin, macaroni penguin, and I don't know what the fourth one would be. Honestly, I don't even know for sure if macaroni penguin is a thing, but I can imagine there being a macaroni penguin. I don't know why I think that's a thing, actually. I might just be imagining like a king penguin, or I'm imagining a penguin that has like yellow on it, but that might be an emperor penguin or a king penguin. I don't know. So macaroni penguin might not be actually a thing. Chinstrap penguin, that could be a thing. Mail, signature, commerce, scooter. I guess I'm gonna go with chinstrap, but I'm starting to doubt that it's penguins. Well, no, it has to be penguins. If king and emperor are definitely penguins. So the question is macaroni penguin a thing? Which I think it probably is. And then chinstrap, like I can imagine, like, see, that's a weird name for a penguin, but like, okay, maybe male. Don't know. I don't know. Scooter? Scooter could be a thing, actually. Scooter penguin. It's between scooter and chinstrap. But then how do these other things? Commerce, signature, mail, chinstrap, or scooter, how do those go together? Maybe it's not macaroni. Maybe it's chinstrap and scooter. Scooter penguin. Let's go chinstrap. It's just such a weird word on here. Maybe it's a weird name for a penguin. Yeah, it is. Okay, that was my best guess. So I don't know what this is. Mail, signature, scooter, and commerce. So this is the purple category. So there might be like some, like, maybe it's a blank, something mail, something signature. Email, e-signature, e-commerce, but what's e-scooter? I guess just an electric scooter, I suppose. E-things. Okay. Okay. I did not get that. I would not have figured out the e-things if it wasn't for the fact that there was just the last 4 ones that were on there. So I'm glad to recognize the penguins. I do feel like I actually have heard of the macaroni penguin before, but I definitely was doubting myself there for a second because it is a very unusual name. I'm gonna look up a picture of the macaroni penguin. Yeah, okay. I that is exactly the penguin that I was imagining that being. Yeah, I remember seeing that penguin before. So having a memory of actually seeing that penguin in the past and recognizing the name, I was like, I think I know it, but I wasn't totally sure. Okay. Let's check out the bot. What did the bot say about this one? This was an average difficulty one, 3 out of 5, 72% solve rate. Most people did get the yellow one first. They got them in order of yellow, green, blue, purple. I also got them in order like that. That was how I solved them. Yeah, only 5% got the E things. That seems like a really hard one to get first. I'm surprised it's even that high. 5% seems high. That should be like a 2% one, but good job on whoever was able to find that first. That's actually impressive. Biolab basics. See, that is what I was thinking with bacteria and like fungus. Is Scooter a penguin species? It could be that people just made that guess because they didn't know either. It might have been that people were down to the same final 2 categories as me, and people just chose Scooter instead of. Although I guess in this one they knew this. Maybe people knew the Chinstrap one more than the macaroni one. Because I thought that this would be like macaroni and then like between Scooter and Chinstrap, but I guess not. King, ruler, emperor. People just guessed for a 4th one as like protractor. Maybe it sounds like it might be somebody in charge, monarch. Oh yeah, I guess maybe signature technically sounds like it could be a name of a penguin. 7% of people put that in. Since I looked up the macaroni one, I do want to I want to see what this Chinstrap penguin looks like actually. Oh, it's got a little like line around its face, like a dark line. I see. Kind of looking like it has a chin strap. Nice. Okay. Well, there is my connections solved for today. Let me know how you guys did on it. Appreciate you guys watching connections. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like on the video, and I'll see you guys next time.